it's really funny. I was going out with this girl, and I was living out in the bush at Haviland Bay. I lived there for 5 years in a boathouse.
Oh, nothing, honey. I was talking to the dog.
And the dog was in between us, laying on the bed. And I said something to her, and she was in a world of her own, and she wasn't listening to me. And then finally she said, "Oh, what did you say?" And I said, "Oh, nothing. I was talking to the dog." And then I started to laugh, and we had a good laugh about it. And I said, "You know what? I'm going to see if I can write a song about that." And that's what I did. These guys, and they give me a hard time. They want to change the name to the Bad Putties, and I'm just like, I like the classics and like the songs that we do. Like, and while we consider the whole band classics, I guess Doug and I are the real classics. We're both over 65 years old. Derek, he's the baby of the group, and so he gets all the abuse from us.
Well, we're all over the place. Buffalo, Springfield, to Peter Frampton, to George Jones, everything in between. Country rock, Creedence, you name it. We pretty much cover anything. 60s, 70s, Beatles, Stones.
A lot of Beatles.
Yeah, Elvis, and classics. Well, everybody has a classic song that they go back to, and let's call ourselves the classics because we play them all.
Oh, nothing, honeykins. I was talking to the dog.
Yeah, I'm sitting on about 15 originals, and Mel himself has an album worth of 15 originals. I don't know about Doug. I grew up a rhythm guitar player and always played rhythm. Well, now I'm kind of being forced into learning some leads, and that's good. I'm learning. I love the three-part harmonies that we create, and for a three-piece band, I got to say we're one of the ones that are up there.
Oh, nothing, honey. I was talking to the dog.
I guess I cheat a little bit. I have a keyboard, of course, that's synthesized and all that stuff, and most of the keyboards now you can split them, so that the right-hand side you can play whatever you want, which is what I do, saxes, piano, guitars, whatever. And the left hand, in my case, I got it set up for bass. And so I play the bass with the left, and I play. So really what we have in this, and I'm not trying to blow my own horn or anything like that, but essentially we have a four-piece band because I'm playing two parts. We just have a heck of a good time.
But I was talking to the dog.
The practices, here on the job, we just have a really good time. Like we get up on the stage and we say, okay, we're going to do our best, we're going to try to sound good, but we're going to have fun too.
That sounds more like a greyhound than a dog.
Vision issue, well, hey, I'll tell you, it worked for Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles, and Ronnie Millsap. So what can I say? You know, if it worked for them, why the heck couldn't I do it? And I was fortunate enough, I guess, my parents loved music. They weren't particularly musical themselves, but I inherited somehow, probably from my maternal grandfather, who was a real Irishman, played the Celtic fiddle type of stuff. And I think maybe what little ability I have in music was probably inherited from him. But my parents, I guess at a young age, realized that I had something going, and they bought a piano, and I started taking lessons, and I went away to this horrible special school, boarding school, where that had a very good music program. You know, the vision thing I've never let it bother me. Not only that, I worked at Algoma Steel in computers, by the way, for 37 years, so I was able to conquer that, quote, disability, unquote. And, you know, I'll tell you something, the real disability is not blindness or low vision, but it's other people's attitudes toward it and towards me. That's the real disability, and that's kind of unfortunate.
And Doug he's the glue in the band. He's the guy that He plays the bass. He plays the piano. We should actually be paying him for 2 people, but he's good enough to take the pay of 1. And hey, I'm 67 years old, and I just love playing. I love it when people get up and dance to the music we're playing, and I love it when they clap, and I love it when people say, "Oh, great band! You guys sound great." That, you know something? Some nights that's all the pay we need.
2 words. Keep trucking, man. Keep trucking.